What is going on, all you beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of the Only Chess series. This episode is going to be a little different. It's going to be a little bit more laid back and relaxed. But just remember, guys, if you end up enjoying today's episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. So for today, this isn't a true update video, or I guess like a true series video. It is more of like an update video. So as you all have known, my wife and I have been working on getting our house built pretty much since January, and we just got our closing settlement date earlier this week, and it was a lot earlier than we had anticipated. We were thinking like mid to late July, and they gave us a move-in date of right in the first week of July. So I've been incredibly busy just trying to make sure that we're ahead of the curve in regards to being packed. My wife and I have been packing a lot of stuff. I had no idea how much stuff we actually had. We have a lot. I guess you truly don't know until you start packing, especially when you're moving. So that has been pretty wild. We're super excited. As I've said in my Discord, for those of you that aren't in there, when you step into like an office and it's something you're not able to entirely design on your own, I kind of feel like I'm being held back creatively, and it's gotten to the point where I walk in and it's not something that I enjoy being in there for long amounts of time, just because I'm not able to make it my own. So when we get into this new place, obviously, I'm going to be able to do whatever I want. I'm really excited for that. I'm going to be able to personalize it. I'm going to be able to hang up all of my paintings that I have. I'm a real big fan of like camp scenery, winter scenery, stuff like that. And I have all these paintings, and I've never been able to hang them up in the place we're currently renting. But now that we're going to have our own place, I'm really excited for that. I know my wife is incredibly excited to be able to decorate the rest of the house however she wants. I get like my 2 rooms, and then I don't care what the rest of the house looks like, so I'm really excited for that. As far as like my businesses are going, I've sort of consolidated them all down to one. I've mentioned in passing that wow, I really do love when the tick perfect weeds grow after you're done picking. I mentioned in passing before, I do have like a online retail business that I manage. Mostly I end up selling like collectible cards for games like Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, Pokemon, that sort of thing. So that's really been doing well. I'm very excited for that. I launched my website maybe about like 2 months ago. It's more on the collectible side for books like D&D, and I am in the process of getting together all of my items that I will have permanently in stock for my buddy, who is a professional photographer and has his own business on the downtown walking mall where I live. So I'm going to be taking all that over. Pictures are going to be getting made for the website. I decided that I needed something like permanent on the website, so I just looked into candle making, which was super odd. I personally don't enjoy burning candles myself. I'm very sensitive to smell, so I tend to get headaches. But this was a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. It's very like therapeutic for me. It doesn't take it too long now that I know the process, so it's a lot of fun. They're RPG themed. We all know what RPG stands for. We're playing RuneScape. And at the bottom, there's like a random metal dice included, so that was really neat. I've been selling them locally, and I finally have been able to catch up with my orders and everything. So getting that launched on the website is super nice. I wasn't sure how they were gonna do, to be honest. I've never made candles, so it took me, I would say, probably about 70 to 80 hours of watching videos while I was like AFKing RuneScape, which is wild. Never would have thought I was doing that, but here we are. I've also started like making wax melts, and my wife is like super excited about all of this because she loves burning candles. She loves melting wax. She's very into like the self-care, therapeutic kind of thing, and I definitely want to have like my own fantasy like RPG self-care line, because honestly, it just sounds really cool. And I've even had a local business wholesale, or not wholesale, but I have wholesale sold them candles. So I mean, when you go into candle making, you have like two dreams: you launch your own website and sell them, or you become a wholesaler to at least one person, like if you're lucky, multiple. And within like the duration of 3 months, this has happened. So I'm incredibly excited. And it doesn't really take away from playing RuneScape, which is super nice. What has taken away from playing RuneScape is just how busy I've been with work and everything. As you guys know, I have a pretty demanding job. Where's my... Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I've got a pretty demanding job. It's gotten to the point where I'm the only one, like, in my team sector now. So, it's just me, always busy, doing that. So, I would be lying if I said, I didn't need a vacation. But with how everything's going, moving into the house, it's, my wife and I just simply don't have the time. As far as like the account is going, I know I mentioned in the last episode, and I still have not figured out a way to make the One Chunk Tile Man series like stable. The tiles just get wiped every time. I'm working with my buddy on trying to figure out what exactly is going on, because I've like asked Reddit, I've like done a bunch of troubleshooting, and everything that I've tried to do, I don't know if it's just like the universe trying to tell me, hey, just don't do this, it's too much right now, which possibly could be the case. But as far as the Only Chest series, I want to say, I don't want to give like too much spoilers out, because I will have a true episode coming out within 2 weeks, right before my wife and I get started moving into the new place. I want to say I'm around roughly 1,300 of the 1,900 shards I need for the BOFA, which is super nice. I've just been putting my nose to the grindstone and just going incredibly hard on that. So that has I would lie if I said it's been fun, because it hasn't. I feel like getting the BOFA that early was so nice. And don't get me wrong, I'm very excited that I have it. But then just the long, daunting task of like it feels like endless hours of grinding in order to get that is rough. But you know what? It's fine. I'm doing it. We're having a good time. I know I'll be having a good time once I get everything done. Once I get those shards out of the way, I'm gonna be completing all the quests for Tombs of a Masket. I've been theory crafting a lot. That's really the only thing I'm gonna need. I've kind of decided that I don't need the armor. It's good, but it's not necessary, so I'm not going to sit at Gauntlet until I get it. I just don't need it. I didn't need it in Chambers, and that was like where I was really worried about needing it. And I know Tombs of a Masket is a lot easier and a lot friendlier than Chambers, and a lot less prep time, so I'm not going to have to worry about that. I am really excited to get over there. I know my brother is itching to go, and I know some of you in Discord have definitely told me to let you know when I will be going over there. I'll definitely hit some of you guys up. We can all learn together, have a good time, be in the Discord call. So I'm really excited for that. But I would be lying if I said I didn't have, if I haven't been working on an actual series to replace this one. I definitely have. I'm still theory crafting it. I was really hoping that the One Chunk Tile was going to be the series to replace this one once we finally achieved our goal, but that just doesn't seem plausible. Like I said, I've been trying to troubleshoot it for over 2 months now, and It's gotten to the point where I'm just beyond frustrated with it, and I don't think it's gonna happen. So I've been back to the drawing board, so to speak. I've got this big whiteboard on my wall that I've now taken down since we're moving. But I'm really, really excited for this one. To be honest, in my knowledge, I've not seen anything quite like this by any RuneScape content creator. And it's sort of gonna be, without like giving too much away, it's gonna be definitely an account progression based series tied with an in real life progression based series. So take that at you will. If you want to drop your guesses down in the comments below, definitely be my guest. But I'm incredibly excited to be bringing that to the channel once we move into the house, because I can't do it at the moment. Not right now. I gotta wait until I get settled in over there, and then it's gonna be good to go. So I'm very, very excited for that. I told a couple people what it will be, so some of them know. They really love the idea. I really love the idea, so I'll definitely have a lot of fun with the account. I cannot wait to get that going. But I just wanted to give you all an update on what's been going on. Thank you all so much for your continued support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. We're hovering right around 5,000 subs. I knew that when my uploads dropped off due to how busy I was, that it was going to be really hard to sustain the growth that I've been having. Going from weekly to maybe once or twice a month does not help that, but you know, it is a game and real life is super important. And as much as I would love to make this a career, it just hasn't happened yet. So until that does, I have to focus on real life and making sure that I'm bringing money in order to get stuff done. Because moving is not cheap, and neither is buying a house. I definitely need it. But thank you all so much for watching. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. You all have been absolutely amazing. Just the support, and you all in Discord are amazing. Like, I can't, you guys are so funny, and the RNG that we have had has been absolutely insane. Like, people have been getting wild drops. Let me go to it real quick so I can just see here. Like, my buddy, by the way, congratulations, Drake, on your engagement. I know he just went over to Europe, so he's gotten like 3 Hydra Claws like the past week. Beard has gotten like the elemental pet, and he just got like back-to-back malediction and odium shards, so that's been pretty wild. Father Duo, congrats on your whip, my man. That's awesome. Love to see that. I know you've been hunting on that for a while. I also know that you got the dagger before you got the whip, so that was actually hilarious. I don't know how you guys, it's just been popping off. It's been a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you all so much, truly. I love seeing it. I really do. I love seeing all the stuff that you guys end up getting. It's super nice. And then, of course, I just want to thank the channel members. Thank you guys so much. Tom, Father Duo, and Rob K. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Even though my uploads have been a little slower than usual, but that will be turning around, I promise. So I'm really excited to get into this new house, make the space my own, and continue bringing content to you guys. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm really excited for that. Thank you all so much, and I will see all you beautiful people next time I upload.